Why hello there, fellow miners, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Episode 9, Braving the Stormtouched Highlands for Iron. And now I'm cutting down my first oak tree. You can see all of the blueprints that just got unlocked, and the one that I really wanted was the square foundation, because the ash foundations are like hollow underneath, which sometimes allows, oh, and I just got Splinter, which sometimes allows items to fall underneath your base, which is kind of annoying. So the next level of this, unfortunately, I already split that tree, but this is what Splinter does. Hocus pocus, tree collection instant. So the new foundations are solid underneath, so items won't like phase through the ground and get annoying to pick up. They don't get lost, but like they could be annoying to pick up. So I'm going to stop making ash planks and make some oak planks, and that will open up more blueprints. So I have a cooking range made of ash planks. I've got oak farming plot, which does Gornfell seeds, which is the new zone that I only can do now that I have oak. And then, importantly, the square foundations, which are more attractive and solid, as I said. And then all of this sort of glorious oak style buildings, and then the cottage. It also has stronger doors made of oak and bronze so that you can hold the enemies at bay, and a more attractive looking roof. Although I think I want thatch roofs, which means I'm going to be building the building without putting the roof on until I have thatch to do it. As just, again, a personal preference, because I don't think enemies are ever going to attack my roof. So with that said, let's go ahead and start to lay out better foundations. I think I am going to just be the crossroads. I'm already out of... So these cost ash planks and oak logs. So let's stop creating oak planks and make more ash planks. So the current priority now is to build a better base. While I'm at it, I really ought to at least get the pick, even though that's not exactly the work I'm tasked to do. A bronze pick makes a very big difference. In fact, even a bronze knife, if I can swing it, I would need one more wool. I would need a wool thread, my first wool thread. So let's, do I have fleece? I should. I killed a bunch of animals. What happened to my... all of my fleece? Did the crash delete it? May have. Oh, I destroyed it for weight? Oh, well, foolish me. Oaks are a little bit harder to find. I mean, they're pretty common around where I am, but like you have to seek them out, and they're easy to spot, right? They're bigger, they're darker. So it's not a challenge to find them. But once you cut all of the oaks in your region down, unless you start to find oak seeds, you will slowly find yourself running out of oaks. So the hunt for oaks to make a properly nice looking cottage is, well, it's underway. And with Splinter, unlike the Astral Projection, it's single tree only. So as you can see, I can't double select. Oh no, maybe I can. Right there. Splitting the difference. Oh, nice. Sweet. Split the difference. I usually can't manage to do that, but I guess I could this time. I did just get an ash seed, though. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect these seeds and then plant them strategically around my home to put the trees back once I'm done building. Splinter in 2 seconds. But I think it's obvious why I waited to build. The oak style's nicer. The copper tools make it faster. A lot more bang from a buck. I'll come back for this oak once the cooldown's done, but let's continue. So, as far as design, what I would like is sort of like a central hallway with all of the related chests so that I can put things away really, really, really quickly. That then link to individual crafting rooms. So I'll have a room for... I'll have an area for smithing, an area for leatherwork, an area for... you know... You name it, I'll have a spot for it. So I come into the base, however I come into the base, and I have all of the chests sort of central in a central area with like a kitchen, a tannery, a smith, so on and so forth as a concept. And then the farming will be done obviously outside, separate to the base. I might want another... sawmill, just for speed. Because I can refund it once I'm done with the major build. And put the materials to a different use. So that my roof is like easier to design and build, I'm gonna have a very square fortress, if you will. Because I don't want to overcomplicate the design. And so that it is nice and symmetric, I'll have... What I'll do is I'll have it be like an odd number. And everything that I've previously built will get torn down as a consequence. So let's try it to be 5 wide now. And I'll put the stairs in here. 30-degree stairs. I'll need 2 of them. And this is sort of the entrance to the base. Where we'll have wall with door frame here. And this needs ground stone and ground sandstone. Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to need to find a new material for the first time for me to build truly the way I want to build. So to that end, I think I'm going to drop off what I've done so far. And I'm going to have you guys decide whether I continue to do this or whether I pivot and work on something else. So the poll's up if you want me to continue building or not. I will ultimately leave it up to you. Looks like improving the base is still gonna be popular. All right. In that case, I'm gonna head back over to the new zone. And hold on a second. My UI like broke. What is going on? Shoot. I have to like, when my video drivers crashed, it like crashed a lot more than, it crashed a lot. It was bad. I'm glad, I was actually surprised that, that OBS, what I stream with, didn't just die. Because it seems like it should have by all rights, and somehow managed to hang in there and not die on me. So, I guess I'm blessed and cursed at the same time. It would have been nice not to have that, like, fatally go kaputskis, but, you know, whatever. Okay. So, I am headed back to the Fractured Plains. I am... Oh, God. Okay, immediately wounded. You know what? Before I do any of this, because I have a lot of law runes, I don't really care about teleporting multiple times. Let's, preempt this by making more law rune refreshers. Or, law rune. More warstone refreshers. I'll make 12 of them. Because I don't have a lot of healing potions. Because I'm out of the... Honestly, I'm out of, like, berries for it, which is not a hard thing to forage. Well, that's what happened. So we're going to head back here, and I'm looking for a new resource type to allow me to make... Oop, that's not the spell I meant to cast. A new resource type to allow me to create the groundstone style that I want. And having played before, I know exactly what I'm after, which makes it convenient. Oh, I brought... Oh, well. I'm gonna head north. Also, if I kill some sheep for their fleece, that wouldn't be bad either. So I'd meant to keep... I thought I was destroying leather and not fleece. So I nuked the wrong thing on accident. Now, the exploding boom rats, as I'll call them, also drop small fleece scraps in. Let me get rid of this pole. But they don't... Oh, speaking of which. But it's far more efficient to kill the... Oh god, not those guys. Far more efficient to kill this sheep instead. That's a Thane, and they are tanks. And I do not want to tangle with them if I can help it. Here we are. Ah, crap. Because my gear level's lower, like, even a good parry on this thing doesn't really matter all that much. Because it plows right through it. And I'm not going to be able to life ward again for a bit, because I would risk the dot damage. So I'm pretty close to maxing out, ripping up my soul. So this is granite, new type of stone found in this zone. And this gives me the blueprint for a grindstone, which allows me to grind up stuff. Oh, right. That requires iron. I feel like it's just like, oh, just one more step. Oh, just one more step. Oh, just one more step, which is exactly what is going on right now. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm gonna go for iron. It's not a sane goal, but in order to make it slightly more sane, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a vault core from my base so that I can make a teleporter, because it does not make sense to venture out to where iron is without a rapid means of retreat. I was also out of rune essence. Oh yeah, nothing like a good old prisoner camp. Guarding a cave. I guess there's no prisoners in there. Don't want any piece of that. So I will admit, I am using my knowledge of the game, having played before, to my advantage, knowing exactly where I need to go for these resources. It's maybe not the normal progression that, like, the average player would take. But really all that I'm benefiting from it is, like, a nicer looking home, which is why normally I would do things in sequence, proper sequence. But this time I'm, like, ignoring proper sequence, because it's not letting me... it's not like I'm using it to, like, get access to gear that will make the game super easier or anything. I'm just making something prettier. Granted, iron allows me to jump the gun on a lot of things, but whatever. I won't necessarily take advantage of that. So, we have the granite. I'll put that away. I'll actually remember to put the oak away this time. And then what we're grabbing here is maybe a little bit of rest, and then the reagents to make a lodestone, which is going to be easiest to just, like... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. To make a lodestone, and then just, like, pick up the reagents that we get by breaking it down. As long as they don't eject out to the upper atmosphere. And I just got the an astral magic spell to be able to cast a temporary shelter. Basically a shelter on demand spell. Which is neat. If you need rest out in the wild. Yeah, I'm not speedrunning, just farming for aesthetics. Yep. I mean, the wise old man did give me some lip about living in an ugly hovel, so I took that to mean I'm playing wrong. And I'm endeavoring to correct that mistake. So I've got 32 stone, a vault core, and rune essence. Actually, I don't have the rune essence on me. I should go pick that up. Rune essence to be able to make a portal on demand. I didn't really rest all that much, so I'm going to spend another minute chilling in the bed so that I don't get, like, fatigue while I'm out. And then I'll head out to get a little bit of iron. So the grindstone, get iron for a grindstone. Oh my god. This will be the last step. I can't imagine there's more. So I need enough iron for 6 bars to be able to crush bones or stone into dust. What the hell was that? And here's the summon shelter spell, which I'm going to take off of this book and put it on actually spellbook 3. It's not one that you almost ever use. And likewise, I'm going to go to take off Eye of Oculus, because I don't intend to really build with Eye of Oculus, so I don't need that on my like main. And then also I'm going to take Bark to Bones and take that one off too, and put that on 3 as well. So 3 will be Bark to Bones, which is like niche. I mean, it's helpful, but like not that much. And then Eye of Oculus. There we go. So reordered spellbooks. Alright, time to go to hell. Because what I am after is iron, and that has me going to a very bad place. Well, it's not going to be that hard, but like, I'm not going to be able to fight anything, so it's very much, it's like Seer School, right? You know? Evade. I'm just going to try to evade everything. Okay. So I'm heading that way. And fighting nothing. Coffee. So this zone is a level 3 zone, and iron is in a level 4 zone. So I already fought, or I didn't actively fight. I already ran away from a level 4 enemy, but now I'm running to their base of operations because I've got a death wish. I've got a cottagecore, good-looking home wish. But I'm headed up to that bony area. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Lord Orion. Pray for me. Because it ain't getting easier from here. Although I might make a pit stop in this cave. Because this is still just a level 3 hunter. As long as that berserker doesn't get pissed. And I know I killed on my fleece, so there's a bit of a reason to kill the sheep around here too. We got a vestige for a new blueprint for a blade, and a vial shelf. Vial is in like vial. And then what metal is this? This is tin. It's kind of hard to tell in the dark. I'll pick up his pack. Want not, waste not. And this time, with any luck, I won't, like, delete the fleece like a dummy. Fleece just happens to look like animal hide, and I mix them up. But this is fleece, raw sheepskin that can be processed into wool, which is kind of important scheme of things. And now, as you can see in the center of my screen, I'm being told that this is power level 4, and it has like a big old skull and crossbones, because it's like telling me with all of its ability, don't go here, don't do this, don't. And yep, I'm gonna summarily ignore that that warning. Actually, I'm still punching some damage. I'm just a little worried about them hitting me. Because it's going to be catastrophic levels of... Oh, shit! Ow! Frickin' even the Mother Nature is being a mother... something. But, alright, this is what we were after. And I do have a bronze pickaxe. If I only had the bone, I wouldn't be able to do this. Because bone doesn't get you iron. It only gets you tin and bronze, or tin and copper. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Crappity crap, crap, crap. No, not the ram, too. Oh. So I cast Confuse on the ram so the ram would fight the berserker. And got away clean. Ish. I don't... Oh, shoot. I don't think... And there's another statue. The tiny bit of iron I have so far is going to be enough for the bars. So we're going to have to continue collecting. What? I stepped out of that. Screw you, Thor! Okay. Who's your aggro? Got it. Fight me. I'm not gonna bother picking up any quests from this area. I know where they are, but like, I should have... I don't meet the requirement, so I'm not gonna touch it. I think that's copper, isn't it? Yeah, that's copper. That's iron on the wall, though. Hey! And that's a quest, so I'm not even gonna bother going over there. Go away. My Confuse is still on cooldown. Uh-oh, wolves. And a dragon. Well, you're gonna hear a lot of combat music. Oh, crap, another hunter. I haven't yet put down... Ow! Jesus! Good shot. So he's causing status effects, mind you. So he's giving me bleed, which if it builds up too much, then I'll start getting bleed dotted. Which, given my fragile state, would not be great. Oh, a direwolf. Alright, alright. Well, at least you're not an alpha wolf. Could be worse. Go away. No! Come, for the love of stop! No! My butt! Ow! Seriously! Bah-ram you! Stop it! I'm very fragile. I have no health left. Please. With all that is holy, piss off! Alright, well, my first death was to a farm animal. And lightning. Technically, and lightning. And this is a really good example of death. You'll be whisked away to safety on death. Little spoiler. There is a lore reason why you can't die, so don't worry about it. And here I am, back in the base, having lost some food, some rest, some water, and all that was on my person. Yeah, I was being ganked by, like, an archer, lightning, a ram, wolves and dire wolves. I mean, yeah, there were some reasons why it didn't end well. All right, I've eaten, and I am gonna make my butt naked run back. Okay, good. I was worried that the stones here were gonna be back, and I was just gonna stare at a. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna fix that. I can absolutely see a future situation where I try to teleport here, and then it's like, ha ha ha, boulders, and I'm naked, and I have... I just happen to not have rock explosion because like, you need a pickaxe for that, right? And then I'm stranded and trapped. So I just moved the spawn point outside. Total inventory loss, not just backpack, except for I do keep my armor. I'm weaponless, I am toolless, but I do have my runes, and technically arrows, not that they would do me any good, quest items, and the equipment on my back, but nothing else. Which means that, like, rock explosion, which requires a pickaxe, or enchant weapon fire, which requires a melee weapon, or, astral projection, which requires a logging axe. Like, those things are not available to me because they require tools. And their efficacy is dependent on the tool you use when you cast it. No. Not you again. I should have been using more surge. I'm not actually, to be blunt, I'm not used to using surge because before the last patch, surge cost law runes, which were very scarce until you hit 50 rune crafting, which meant that they weren't, it wasn't an ability that you could use liberally because of the cost. So it's one of those like, yeah, it's amazing, and I always forget to use it as a result. Oh, for love of, stop it. There, can you do this, Berserker? Yoink. Oh, I'm not going to be able to land it. Oh, no, I landed it. Sort of. I'm not safe, but he stopped following me. That's a dire wolf. Okay. 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 Wow, you lost interest really quickly. I'm okay with that. This looks like a good spot to put my... Oh, it has a hunter here. To my rune. Get me somewhere else! Okay. Yep. Totally calculated. I'm good, I'm good. I'm alive. So that's a... I mean, it has a bunch of iron around it, which is nice, because I'll be able to get iron. I just shouldn't use that teleport spot without life ward and stuff like that. Okay. I've got 22. I don't think that's enough. I think I'm going to need... Actually, I don't know how much I'm going to need. That makes 7? Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That gives me the grind wheel. Time to grind. Where's my fleece? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, not again! Alright, here we go, wool thread. Yeah, we're good. We're okay. Yeah, if I lost it again, I would have really felt fleeced. But thankfully, I remembered to bring it this time. And that's the loom harness, which upgrades the loom, which is not in the cards right now. I will be doing that later. I mean, here's all the iron tier stuff. And then if I look at the smithy, I will have iron junk, which is level 4, because they don't require blueprints. They're just defaulted. So you know, if I did enough of the suicide runs, I could actually put together iron pickaxe. Well, I don't have blightwood. An iron axe or an iron dagger. I could actually make an iron dagger now, which kind of skips some progression tiers. Oh, that's fun. Where are you, losers? How many spells will it take to kill you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spells, or 6 pieces of a combo, 5 kills. Not exactly the threatening bunch you would have them believe, or they would have you believe, I should say. Alright. Grind wheel. Here we are. And now, this allows me to grind up stone, granite, clay, and wheat. And if I want to be building, I want ground stone and ground sandstone. So I might need to get more sandstone. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay, that actually makes sense. Opinion, thank you for the resub, by the way. Let's go ahead and grind up my regular stone first. That's so much ground stone. I'm gonna actually probably regret that. Did I get Harlander seeds back? I did not. Ooey. I haven't grown... maybe more flax. Now, watering this, because I don't want to put the rain barrels down because I'm going to be moving my farm, I'm just going to water it with, like, dirty water. Unless... Nope. Yep, dirty water. Oh, I'm almost at fire runes. That's cool. I'm just checking in on the latest levels. Trying to get the little alert things gone. Okay. Gemstones are used for jewelry, which is more like a power level 4 thing, so we'll get there in time. Alright, the reason I planted this Harlander, and obviously it would be good for me to get back to these swamps so I can get more Harlander seeds, but this gives me the ability to make my own weak healing potions, which is, as you saw how fast I got my butt kicked against higher level things. Yeah, it's one of those, like, nice to haves. Oh, oops, already full. Why did I want this thread again? I don't even know. There was a reason I wanted it, and I totally forgot. Probably some tool. Oh, the pick? No, I have the pick. Eh, whatever. All right, back to building. So let's lay down a few more foundations, and I'm not going to grind all this stone, so I'm going to switch over. No, I didn't want to make the dagger yet. So it wasn't that. Granite, where'd I put you? There it is. And we'll start grinding up the granite. And this will allow me to build the very pretty door frames that are like, what is that, Tudor style? Is that the case? Yeah, that's Tudor style. Cool. I'm an architect. Rather than like the cabin crap. Oh, not granite. I need ground sandstone. So I'll grind up a little bit of granite just to unlock it. But it was sandstone that I needed, which actually is a lot easier to get because it's in a easier biome than the granite. Granite is obviously in the harder biome. So here is my sandstone. And if you're wondering, I will absolutely do proper organization. Like, that is 100% part of the build plan for base once I have a bit of a base up. So if you're like, oh my god, this organization is awful. Yeah, it's I swear to god it's getting better. The other thing I want to do is grab 1 flax because I want to make a XP potion for leveling up my construction faster. But it occurs to me I'm probably out of vessels. So put some new vessels in, superheat the kiln. And then make myself a construction potion. And now, finally, the first wall goes in. It was a thing. It was some effort. So for design standpoint, maybe what we'll do. Oh, am I not? Yeah, I'm not physically close enough to the containers. So I'm gonna go grab my oak and my ash planks. Am I already that out of oak? For real? Yep. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to cut down some more trees. And what I want is a central hallway that branches off into separate buildings, side rooms that have crafting specifics. So I'll have a door here eventually, like a just door frame with a chest that leads to like a tannery, and then a door with a chest that leads to a smithy, and a door with a chest that leads to a kitchen, and everything will be like organized so all the chests are in the central hallway and all the respective craft rooms are beyond. I think that's probably the most logical, easiest to organize, easiest to follow along, and worth subsequently building. So that's exactly what I'll do. Thank you for tuning in to RuneScape Dragonwilds, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but I'm not looking for feedback or spoilers. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, viewers that came to the live stream, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. So thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow adventurers.